Hey, what's up, guys? Grumpy77 here, or shall I just say Grumpy? I don't know. You choose. I'm not fussed. Right. As you probably tell, in the last one, we got our little production line set up and going, and slowly this, that, and the other. So we now seem to have a bit of a backlog here. So obviously, you can tell with the money we have got. No, we want to get the money up. I'm clicking on buttons here, for goodness sake. Right, money. Right, so we are up and down at the moment with the old profit, you see. So we are just making, we're just on it, we're just on this. So what we need to do now is that we need to expand production, I think, to make production go that little bit quicker, I think. So first thing we need to do is that we need to get a loan. So let's look at the loans here. Now we've got available 3 loans, all at 260. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one. Okay. We're going to pause it for a sec because I don't really want to lose any more money. We've got the robots galore coming up, so that's good. That's good. We're happy with that. We've already right. So we've got 1 chassis assembly plant, which is good, but we're going to need to put in some more of these other ones. So we're going to put a body there, and then we're going to put a paint there, and we're going to have more engines there. See, now I've got no money left, so I now need to go for another loan. Always look at the percentage. Always look at percentage. So we've got an engine. We have fit accessories. But what we're going to do now is that we're not going to fit the electronics because I think the electronics can handle it. So what we're going to do is that we are going to, from here, start like this, across and to there. Make sure you've got the old thing going there. And then all the way up to the paint booth. And then to the engine. Make sure it's the right way. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to go all the way to there. So hopefully now we'll have a bit of a double one going on here. So we have a look at the conveyor. It's that one there. It needs a conveyor. So I think we're happy with that. Well, I am. As long as I'm happy, it's all right. Now let's start it off. Now, as we can see now, I've gone high speed, as you can well see. We're now sending them up this way. So we're now going to go in a bit of a. Hopefully, we get a bit going here. First thing I'm going to do is we are going to put some extra robots in here. Oh, robots, there we are. So we now got the cars coming through. The most important bit is up here. Now, obviously we've got cars queuing here, obviously because these are a bit slow. So while this is happening, we're obviously losing money, getting money, losing money. We're going to go to resource. Now, we've got the robots galore here, as you can see. The robot is going to be up and running a bit more. Now, I want to get into something else now on here. So I'm going to put up here. If you go to your slots, okay, and you can go down to, where is it? I've got to find it now, facilities. Now this is locked. Now it's a power plant. What you do is you can put power plants in, so you don't have to buy power. Once you've got 0 and it's in the red, you're buying power. That is part of the game because obviously you are actually have got power, and you're obviously renting the power from somewhere else. So it doesn't really matter really, but at the moment because we can rent the power. Now let's have a look at our money situation. Obviously we have taken a dip, but as long as we can get the cars up and through, see now we have a bit of a queue now coming in through that. So we've now got the robots galore, so we can now upgrade the robots if need be. So, so we look on here now. We're going to go to technologies, I think, and because we want to start looking at other things. So I said technologies, I lied. I'm going to go back to this. We're going to go for body specialist. We're going to go and now unlock the body side of it. Okay, you'll see why eventually, probably in another episode or maybe in this episode, where we start obviously instead of just having one major component of like a machine, you have a body specialist, which then you can add other things to the car. So we're going to click on this and let it research. What we'll do is I'm going to research it all first, because hopefully we should either have some money, a loan, or some money, he says, willingly. Okay, so we're up here, let's have a look. See, we're up and down on the money, but it doesn't matter, we are getting there slowly. Because obviously you can see the paint is taking its time as per normal. I mean, to be honest though, you could add a third one in. It's just obviously how much your outgoings are, if you've got the outgoings here, to what your income is. Now, obviously, our income has just suddenly come up quite a bit, as you can see there. Because obviously we're now shipping through more cars. But if we're shipping through more cars, it's fine. Right, so we've got this research, which is now completed. So if I go on to this one here and go to body, you can now see that all this is unlocked. Okay, so you can actually just fit the body. Okay, but you can also got these sub menus where you can fit the body shell, so you can have different types of body shells. It's all to do with the research and stuff like that. Okay, all the way down to like bottom trims and arches and stuff like that. But what we're going to concentrate on at the moment is fitting the body frame. So you can fit it, but then you can make sunroofs. Is that we're going to go for just a single one on the body, so we can start making more variations to our vehicles to make more money. At the end of the day, we need to make more money out the variations of the vehicles. Because obviously everyone is going to go for a base model, but then some people will want a car, say, with electric windows or central locking, or even a sunroof or panoramic sunroofs, you see. But it's all got to be researched first. So we go to our research button here. So if you go to technologies, this is where it all gets a bit confusing. Go down to security features. Now we can unlock this one, but if you come over it, you've got to unlock certain things before you can get the central locking. So you can unlock this, which we will now, but we'll also have to unlock the door specialisation, because, which is this one down here, because obviously you need to open up, and you'll see why in not too long, not too far away distance. So now we've got this working here, which is quite good. So we've got something going there. We are beginning to earn money. We're up and down like a yo-yo, but as long as we've got more money coming in and going out, it is good. So obviously we've got cars queuing up and stuff. Obviously you'll see here in a minute, it'll go into there, and we should have 2 cars in the showroom and 1 car sold straight away, like that. Bish bash bosh. Both of them are sold. So obviously, so we are now running like the basic line. Obviously we're not going to be updating any more stuff now, because that's nearly done. That is. See, security feature. So you go into this. So it says it needs central locking. Okay, so to get the central locking, you need the door specialisation, which is this one down here. We're not going to worry about all these bits down here for the time being. We're going to do that in future episodes, when you can basically build the different processes of the actual plant, if you know what I mean. So you got the faster imports and stuff like that. But what we're going to do now is that we're going to go to administration. We're going to unlock administration, because for us to start selling the cars with more stuff in it, like electric windows and central locking and stuff, we need computerised sales to actually be competitive. And then after computerised sales, as you probably well saw on, let's get it back up again on there here. Obviously to do with the expedite sales. So it's people actually saying, right, I would like a car with central locking, I would like a car with power steering, I would like a car with a sunroof or with a panoramic sunroof. So I won't unlock that until I've actually unlocked the actual vehicles themselves. Until I know that I can actually make them, and that's where it gets interesting, because then you have to start making different shells, as in like different like vehicles, which up here is where you go to create a new model. We're not going to create a new model yet because we don't have any of that stuff. And down here, rival companies research auto steer headlights. Okay, so this tech is now rare. Obviously, the rarer, as a lot, the more the rare it goes, the more people will pay for it. So it's kind of a race, but for this series, it's not a race for as far as I'm concerned. This is a race of actually getting cars produced and showing you guys how it's done. Some of you have already played it. Some of you probably further than me. But for some people who's looking at going, well, I'm not too sure about this game. Well, I'm here to actually go along and kind of show you. I would also have hiccups. There is no two ways about it. Everyone has hiccups in these games. Because that's just part and parcel of the game, really, to be honest with you. So I think so the money's up and down. So technically we are making a profit. Our profit has gone up a lot now. What I'd like to see is I would like to actually be able to pay a loan off, if you know what I mean. It would be nice to actually pay a loan off, because obviously you're not paying interest, but there's nothing in this game that will allow you to pay a loan off, which is a bit pants really, but there we are. Right, so now we've got cars pretty much selling, and the sales, I mean, this is hourly sales, so obviously ideally we're waiting. I mean, the waiting time is 73%. Okay, so what we could actually do is, while we are researching, we can probably put in some more some more of these actual like of the basic car making facilities, because as I said, we are making money, but it's per hour and it dips. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. See, that company there is just researched like electric windows. We're nearly there at administration. To be honest, I could afford to put down so marketing department there. We can always put down other research. There we are. To make it run a lot quicker, because the next thing we'll be doing will be the part of the doors and stuff. But I would like to get built in another one of these, because we have chassis waiting. As you can see here. To be honest, we could actually upgrade to we're gonna let's go computer ourselves. See this one down, body designs. We can start building different bodies, but that will be another one soon. Right, so let's build that there, and we're gonna put in that's a vehicle. We're gonna put in one of them there. There we are. That's good. So this might not work. This may work. I've got Q here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. Okay. Could be a bit loud. That could be for you guys. So basically what this is going to do is that if this bit's empty, then a car will come along here. Well, this bit's empty. Hopefully the actual routing of the game would actually go right. So there's a car queue in there. We're going to go down here. There's a car queue in there. We're going to go down here. It may work. It may not work. But we'll see. We'll just wait for this one to go. No, he's gonna go straight up. So there's a queue. So there's enough queue, but it's just there, just in case. This is what we need. This is what we need. We are now making a fair bit of money. Whatever you do not right hand click when you try to get rid of stuff over buildings, because it has a habit of just deleting it. I like to see, look, that's not working. Well, it might work. It might no. It will all come from this end. So this one here will come down here. It's the way that this goes. Okay. So but then I'm going to push it over this way. So if these busy, it might come over to another one. We'll see. As I said, do not right hand click on these because it just deletes them. I would like to see something in this game where if you accidentally delete something, it will say, "Are you sure?" But this game doesn't actually have that "Are you sure?" type of thing. It just deletes it. End of. Goodbye. Which can actually hinder your progress. So anyway. So we've got 2 cars in the showroom and they sell straight away. To be honest, we need to. I would like to see us stacking up the cars. Anyway, we've got computerized sales going here. The rival companies are researching tech left, right, and centre. But the tech, yes, but I'm not sure about that. I really am not sure about that. But anyway, what we're going to do now is that we are going to put in another body. Press the R key to turn around. You can turn around whatever way you want to. I'm going to put it there. Okay. Just keep an eye on the money because if it dips right down, you will see. I will. That's it. That will be game over for me. So we have to have a look. Let me just have a look at these other things. Oh, paints 50, 109, so 170. Like accessories, engine 109. So we're talking 240,000. Okay, but the paint's going to be the cheaper option when it comes free. Okay. So let's have a look at the loans. What is the bank giving me? So a 10% interest loan at 260k. We're going to go for that because I'm going to fit the paint in and fit the engine and fit accessories like that. Still keep an eye on the cash. Right, so we've upgraded that, so that's for that. So we're going to leave that one there for a minute. And we're going to go back to the door specialist. We are now going to upgrade. We are now going to do the door specialist to start getting other stuff in. So, right. So we're going to do that again. Just hold your finger down on the mouse button. Okay. So 70 grand. We now need to. But what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to do this because money is getting rather tight, and there's no more loans available. This might actually sink me, so we need to sell some cars. Come on, sell some cars. Let's get some cars out. Let's get some cars sold. Come on. Oh, we got some cars sold. That is good. That is good. That is good. Right. Money was getting a bit of a teeth draw then. So hopefully now we can get the cars through. Watching the money. Let's watch the money. The money's going to dip. Let's get this car out. Let's get this car sold. 7. See, bankrupt. That is what happens to you guys. Look, straight away and a loan comes through. Clear desk, and that is how it happens. That is the actual. That's how the game runs. That is how the game runs. Okay, so even someone like me who has played it a fair bit now, it's that fine balance between going there. There is no way of going, oh well, we'll give you 10 grand down. No, that ain't going to happen. As soon as you hit that red, you minus, you're sacked. Okay, so that fine line. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I will restart this one. I will restart this one again on another program with you guys to actually make sure this time we don't actually push it a bit too far. Stick around because there's a lot more to show you guys. There's a lot more to show you. As I said, I've played this already. I've even managed to research stuff. But until next time, give us a like, give us a subscribe, Find us on Twitch, Grumpy77 on Twitch. Give us a follow on that. I do play different stuff on Twitch. Okay. Until next time, this is Grumpy signing out. Bankrupt and homeless. Not in real life. Until next time, cheers guys. Thank you.